What's up, my fellow adventurers? This is Adam at G.I. Joe The Lost Chronicles, deep in the TLC bunker. So I'm starting a new series on my YouTube channel. It's going to be called Creature Features, and I thought I would share with you some of the custom monsters and cryptids that I've done, and just overall cool monsters and villains for your 1/6 scale G.I. Joe adventure team. We all love our 1/6 scale figures. We love the adventure team, but the adventure team really needs worthy adversaries, and they really just don't make cool adversaries for your G.I. Joe adventure team. So you have to kind of get creative and make your own, or find things that are the right scale that will work for your adventure team. So here are some I'm going to show you today, so let's get to it. So here's the very first custom figure that I made a few years ago. It's my version of a Skinwalker. What I used was a 2016 Jax figure. I think this is Jabberjaws that I used. It's really a cartoony looking figure, but I repainted him, changed his face up just a bit and repainted it, and just covered his body with some faux fur. And I thought he really turned out nice. He does stand 12 inches tall and just makes a really great cryptid / monster for your adventure team. I thought he turned out really good. Like I said, this was the first custom that I did. And let's go on to the next one. So this is another custom I did. This is my interpretation of the Mothman. I'll pull him in and let you look at him. Now, this is a figure from the 2017 Justice League. It's one of the parademons that Steppenwolf commanded. But I thought it was a really cool figure. I did change his hands. These hands did come from a Todd McFarlane creature. I'm not quite sure the name of the figure that these came off of, but I thought they worked really nice with this figure. But again, repainted him, redid his face, covered him with some faux fur and fuzz. He's got some really cool wings that really expand out pretty cool. Let me bring them out to you like that. But really an imposing figure. I did use this guy in a photo story, Mystery of the Mothman. But I thought he turned out really cool. Love having this guy in my collection. And like I said, sometimes you just have to make your own figures. You're not going to buy this figure anywhere unless it's a custom high-end dollar, boutique company that specializes in 1/6 scale monsters or cryptids. All right, so that's my Mothman. On to the next. All right, now here's a figure. This is a figure that I did not make. I'm sure you guys recognize it. It is from the Hasbro 2002 Search for the Yeti action set. But this is really a pretty decent figure. Has a wireframe covered in fur. I think it has a pretty decent head sculpt. Has nice hand sculpts. The feet are pretty decent. It is very posable, but really a cool monster adversary to have for your adventure team. I know these sets have gotten kind of expensive. I did find this at an antique mall. It was out of box. It was just the Yeti. I want to say I paid $20 for him. So it was really a good deal. And as you can see, he scales pretty nice. next to a Joe. Not quite as big as I would like it, but, you know, not bad, not bad. All right, here's a cool, interesting custom that I did about a year ago. It was in my photo story, Secret of the Hidden Tomb. It is an Egyptian-based figure character. I did use a 1998 Max Steel body. I did do a head sculpt. It's almost like a Minotaur slash Anubis type figure. Spray painted him. Found this cool Egyptian, I don't know what you call it, loincloth maybe. But thought he turned out pretty cool. He's kind of menacing looking. Gave him some weapons. But yeah, thought he turned out kind of cool. I did accidentally break off one of his horns. I'm going to have to get some mill put and redo that. But it's kind of unique, different. He turned out pretty nice. He filmed and photographed really well in my photo story, Secret of the Hidden Tomb. You guys have checked that out. And again, put the size next to Joe. He does stand 12 inches tall. He's not a very imposing figure, but I think he's very menacing. Now, this is one of my favorite figures that I have. This is made by the Leonard Company from the 2016 King Kong movie. I did not make this, but it's really a great figure. I picked this up at an antique mall. I think I gave $25 for him, but it was in really good, great shape. You know, very posable, very imposing figure. I'll bring him in, see if you can catch the details of the face. They're really awesome. The paint job is really nice. The details are really great with this figure. I'm sure you guys have seen these. You can pick these up pretty reasonable. I highly recommend you getting these. I have 3 of these. This one's in perfect shape. The second one I have, he's missing a piece on his elbow. And the third one I have, he's all intact, but the paint has faded on it. But I'm just going to give you a scale comparison with this guy. Now, this guy is scaled just right. And as you guys know, I am huge on scale. And I basically got this guy because I thought, okay, he's a huge, menacing, imposing action figure. He's going to look awesome next to a G.I. Joe. And he does. But yeah, love having this guy. I'm glad I got 3. Again, you can find these pretty easily, and they are fairly reasonable. But I highly recommend you getting one of these. So that's it for today, guys. Just a few of my customs and a few of some cool monsters that I've picked up in my travels. In my next episode of Creature Feature, I'm going to have more monsters, more cryptids, and just really cool adversaries that will go great with your 1/6 scale G.I. Joe adventure team. All right, guys, until next time, live free and rock hard.